It's no secret that most golfers hate the bunker, the sand trap, the hazard. In fact, high handicappers struggle to get out of the bunker on the first shot 20% of the time. Well, what if a brand claimed to make a golf club that was so easy to get the ball out of the bunker? And in fact, not just any brand, Ping. They brought out this, the Bunker. You know what, before we put this club to the test, one of the reasons why I'm super excited, if you remember a couple of years ago, Ping brought out the chipper and actually gave it a raving review. It was like the loft of a 7-iron, the length of a putter, really easy to use around the greens. In fact, it was that good, I kind of question why I don't use it myself. So it kind of leads me quite nicely on to this idea, what could the bunker be like if the chipper was so good? Okay, so let's give this a proper go. Now, quite interesting, spelling of this is Bunkr, B-U-N-K and a capital R. Must be some copyright issues around that, but it's not like a normal golf club. It's very, very unique. Like a normal sand wedge, most golfers in the bag, if you've got a sand wedge, it's around 56 degrees. Some might use a lob wedge in a bunker, that's around 60 degrees. Well, this has got even more loft than that. It's got 64 degrees of loft. There's almost a full face of grooves all the way out to the toe. It's very much designed on the Ping i2 iron, which was a super popular iron. And also on the bottom here, the sole, it's really wide. It's got 14.5 degrees of bounce. Now that is really beneficial out in the bunker. Now the technique apparently, and I've not, literally you can see from how perfectly clean this golf club is, I have not tested, used this yet. The technique apparently is to play it square. Don't open the stance, don't open the face, literally play it square, hit the sand, and in theory the ball should pop out. Okay, first shot. Now, it's not the best looking club, I'll be honest with you, it's a bit ugly. There's a lot of face, but if it works, listen, a lot of people will be able to get past that. The idea, high loft, high bounce, easy exit out the bunker. Massive claim. So I'm gonna play it square. I'd normally want to open my stance up and open the face up. I'm gonna play it really square, still shuffle my feet in. The other thing as well, it's actually got a really long grip on it. Like you can actually grip down on it, which I quite like. Right, I'm just gonna hit the sand, and in theory, the club will do the work. It's out of the bunker. I actually thought with 64 degrees it was gonna pop up a bit higher, but it's out the bunker. I need to hit a one that's softer. First hit, the one thing I could tell, because of the sole of the golf club, it didn't dig into the ground. Like it felt like it didn't dig into the sand. It felt like the sole of the golf club was just like splashing, gliding through the sand, which I really like. I think I just hit it way too hard, that was all. Let's try another one. What I'm gonna do with this wedge, I'm gonna test it on a few different scenarios. Like in theory, this is fairly easy shot. It's got a decent sized lip, front pin, but it's a fairly easy escape. I wouldn't be too worried about this. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try an easier, longer shot. So see if I can fly the ball a bit further, which didn't seem like an issue. And then I'm gonna actually test it in some thick rough as well, because apparently it's good out of thick rough. And let's see if we can find an amateur here at the golf club who struggles with bunkers, maybe get it in the hand of an amateur golfer. Oh, the other thing as well, plug lie. Let's see let's really give this a test. Right, I've learned a lot from that first, so I'm gonna grip down on it a little bit more, utilize that length of grip, and just hit it a touch softer. I mean, it's getting out easy enough. I just need now to gauge the distance. It's really weird playing such a square stance, square club face. Oh. Okay, I'm learning. That's 3 shots, and each time it's got a bit closer. I like it. It does feel easy. Like that almost felt like more like a chip shot as opposed to an actual bunker shot. Okay, let's try some more for this short pin. Literally grip down and just a little chip shot. Go in. Oh. Let's see if we can hold one. Grip down, almost like play it like a little chip shot almost. Oh, almost. That like grabbed its teeth in there as well. Again, this is kind of a waist high bunker. It's not an easy, not the super easy bunker shot. Not a great shot, but awesome result. Right, this one's going in. Oh, I must admit, I'm being a bit cocky here and trying to hold one, but like that's giving me a lot of confidence. And again, what this club is designed for, it's not designed for trying to hole it, it's designed to get out of the bunker, and it's getting out of the bunker very easily with not really a bunker technique. I'm almost just like chipping it, and it's doing that. Let's try some longer shots. Okay, let's test it a bit now. I'm gonna go for a slightly longer shot. And in fact, I'm gonna go just a little bit closer to the lip. So this is longer, but I've got to get it up quick. This is where I'd want to desperately open the club face. I'm not, I'm gonna play it square. Oh, it's a bit long, but it cleared that lip comfortably. Let's get a bit closer to the lip. Let's be brave. I'm one club length away from the lip now. And again, the lip, it's fairly high. Like it's waist high. I mean, how good is that? Let's go closer. Let's go even closer to the lip. Okay, we're going to extreme level. This is within the shaft length, a gimme range, some would say, to the front of the club, to the front of this bunker face. Square face. Just gonna chip it out. Go in then. Oh. Tick, tick, tick. Is it easy? Yes. Is it doing what I want it to do? Yes. Is it feeling pretty good? Yeah. One slight negative. Price, it's £175. So it's not a club you can exactly experiment with or just buy as a bit of a gimmick and give it a go. It's quite a punchy price for an unusual looking club, but God, some people would pay thousands to get out the bunker every time. Millions maybe.
$1 million.
All right, you know what? I have been really impressed with that so far, but I'm not who this is targeted to. I actually really like bunker shots. I'm a PGA golf pro. I should be good at these bunker shots. But I need a chopper. I need someone who's really, really bad at golf who could potentially, in fact, I think I've just got the guy.
Play it normally.
For me, honestly, you got to play it like a chip. Like, it seems to come out hotter than you expect.
Easy enough.
If Matt can use it, anyone can use it. Like.
Still hear you. Oh no!
You did literally put that in a divot.
Alright.
That's good.
Works. Let me say. If I can use it, anyone can use it.
Just a note, that last one was hit so badly. How bad did you hit that last one?
Pretty bad.
That was horrendous, and
I'm trying to hit it too soft.
It was within gimme range. Like, you hit that about 4 foot behind the ball.
It slides through the sand.
It does.
That was close. I was worried about that one.
That was the slowest swing. You got to hit it with a little bit of speed.
All right. 11 handicappers doing us proud out here. I can't get my head around it without...
Right, it's harder then. You've got to still put a bit of speed into it.
Yeah, not so soft.
Nice. Every time there, you had a 2-shot penalty as well. Touch the sand as you before you hit it. Right, you've got it. I mean, that is a good point, Ben. Like, you can't. It's not a magic one. Like, you've got to give it a little bit of speed.
Yeah,
I think you were going almost a bit too slow on it.
it's weird, like hitting. You got to hit a normal chip, which I feel like I wouldn't hit that fast, but hit a bunker speed
Yes.
chip shot.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I think it'll take a bit of time for someone to get used to it. Okay, let's go extreme. Ball and a footprint, it happens. Wet, sandy lie, definitely happens here in the UK. Plug lie. Let's see how the bunker, I know people take the mick how I say bunker. I actually feel like this is how I say bunker. Bunk R. Okay, it kind of works, right? Footprint. You'd be annoyed with the group in front, but can it get out of this lie? Oh no, failed. That was tough. Wet lie. Yeah, pretty confident that the bounce doesn't glide through the sand quite as nicely there, but it's out. Plug lie. This could be interesting. So I normally really want to either extremely open it and sometimes extremely close it. Play it square. It's out. It's not perfect, but it's out. Let me try the footprint one more time. Yeah, it's not ideal, but it's out. I think it's doing pretty good. Last test. We need to find some grass. Side note, this isn't a club to hit on full shots. Like, it's not designed for that. It's designed for short shots around the green, especially in the bunker. So I've found some kind of thickish rough. So I actually think this club might be really good in this situation. The reason why I want to test this shot as well, like, sometimes you can be lucky and not find a single bunker out on the golf course. It happens rarely. And if you've got this club in your bag, it could be somewhat redundant. You know, you might not be using it, but if it had a few extra purposes, like shots like this, then it's worth its weight a little bit more in the bag. This is I think it'll work really nice out of this. I'm gonna go for that back flag. Oh, it did snag a bit. Maybe I need to hit that with a bit more speed. That's better. Yeah, that first one felt like it really kind of snagged. You've got to give it some beans. That's a nice shot. So I think overall, this is a good club. It is. And if you do struggle in the bunker and you're willing to try something a bit different, this is definitely something to consider. It's obviously a fairly pricey consideration, but one to consider. But it's also not a magic wand. Like we saw that if you don't hit it with a bit of speed still, if you can't hit the sand before the ball, this isn't gonna work. If you only hit the ball first, this isn't gonna work. You're still gonna hit it with a bit of speed. I think it's got multiple functions, but very limited. You've got to consider what club comes out of the bag for this to take its pride and place in the bag. However, for people who struggle in the bunker, I think this could be a really good, useful club to have.